All right, this is James Gubler. My final presentation. I made an Android app called Gearball, and here we go. So, Gearball is a real-time strategy game. Uh, Basically, the goal is to make an army of robots and then kill everybody else in the arena. Let's make a team real quick. It's going to be Tim's team, and let's hire some robots for some mayhem. As you notice, it will hire them on. It shows how expensive they are and what their type is. The nickname itself is going to be empty until we change it. Also, you can fire um, if you want to, and then hire some new ones. And if you want to skip the fire state, you can just hire over the other players. Let's go in there and change their names real quick. Um, as you notice, you go through, you see the player's portrait. Also, you see their stats, their strength, their toughness, their agility, their dodge, their type, and then you can change their name. You're able to flip through, and the nice thing about this is it keeps its order correctly. And then when you're done with it, it you just move back out to the main screen, and you'll see they're all in order. Um, let's go change Ugly's name. It's not a very good name. Let's change him to Scum. And let's go back. Let's save this team. As you notice, there's a couple teams already in the database. We're going to save them as something else. Um, and now it's time to go get Tim's team some competition. We're just going to load from the database a couple of the previous test teams to speed this up. Um, the good thing about this is you make whatever active that you want to play with. So we don't want to play with Team 3. We're going to make them inactive. There's only one map at the moment, so the map isn't going to rotate. But when there are more maps, we're able to pick which map we want. Um, the players use an A-star pathing algorithm to go from tile to tile. As you notice, they have an AP count. So that's action points. It takes about 10 action points to move a tile. It also takes 10 action points to hit someone. We're going to use the blue guy on team 2 to go hit this guy. Um, it lights up with its green if you're able to hit him. We also hit him hard enough to kill him, so the red guy disappeared and is no longer part of this map, and that's a good thing. So you'll notice that when we click the fighting button around him, there was no one to hit. We're going to end our turn and send out one of the red guys. For the first 9 turns, we are able to get a new player in um, because there's 9 players on the team. So for the first 9 turns, each team will get 1 player in, and then after 9 turns, nobody gets anybody new in, and you're pretty much left with whoever you have left. We're able to rotate through players with the cursors on the left hand side of the screen. Um, and that automatically takes into account dead players. So if there's a dead player on there, we're not going to be able to rotate um, to that player's position anymore. Also, you'll notice that the walls are blockable, and so are the players actually. That you're not able to make paths through them. Uh, this is a little guy. He's called a speed bot. They usually get crunched by the bigger ones because they're pretty weak. Um, this game was pretty fun to make. It was pretty hard to make. I used Engine for the graphics engine. It's really useful. The only problems I had with it that There's no documentation, so you have to find examples of what people have done with it in the past to be able to do stuff. And most of those examples are getting older. So it's open source and free, but it's not as supported as I would have liked. But it did come with some nice features, like I was able to import a tiled map directly from um, the title editor that we used in 1410 for platformer, and so that was able to make my map for me, which saved a lot of time. Also, the A star pathing algorithm was an extension that, even though it took me a while to figure out how to utilize it, as soon as it was working, it worked really well. So this is pretty much the game, and I really enjoyed working on it. All right, thank you.